Do the Phillies make a big trade for a bat? That's the question. Do they give up on the platoon situation? Are they giving up on Nick Castellanos? Tony Cutillo, Heat Ratio Sports, back with some baseball, some Phillies Heat talk right here. And no, they're not giving up on Nick Castellanos. So for everybody out there that thinks they're going to trade somebody, they're going to move somebody, listen, this is how this is going to go. You have to understand, Nick Castellanos is more than just a player. He's a leader. He's a personality. He's a guy that these players look up to. 32, 33 years old, been in the league 10 years. You heard him to the umpire, hey, bro, give me some damn respect. I've been in the league for 10 years, right? So it shows that he commands respect. He wants respect. He wants people to look up to him because he wants to be an example. Now, I get it. All the haters will say, yeah, what kind of example is he going to be? He's swinging at the ball. He goes 0 for 16, 0 17. That idiot Joe Giglio on WIP. What's the first thing he says? Oh, he stinks. And then he comes back and goes, 6 for 9? Wins the game, makes diving plays. You could tell just by his post-game interview, he's a leader. The guys love him. So what are you going to do, Joe? Are you just going to ship him out? Are you just going to risk screwing up the chemistry on this whole team? No. What you're going to do is you're going to go out and get another power bat that's going to be in left field. You cannot go with David Dahl. I like David Dahl, but you cannot go with him. Right? Brandon Marsh. Unfortunately, I love Brandon Marsh, but he's still, no matter what you say, is a lower average defender when it comes to Johan Rojas. Now, I know Johan Rojas made some mistakes. I get it. He's still young, but he covers more ground and he gives you more of an opportunity to make plays in center field. So you still have the opportunity, or I should say the possibility, of Brandon Marsh being overexposed if he plays every single day. Now, I was a proponent earlier in the year saying he needs to play every day, but the more I looked at it, the audience was right. They said, no, listen, he can't hit lefties, can't do this. So listen, I love Brandon Marsh, but I do think the best way to utilize him is at 60 to 65% of the time. And remember, when they expand rosters for the postseason, and when we get into late August, you're going to be able to bring Johan Rojas up. And you're going to have a solidified bench with guys like Johan Rojas, with guys like Brandon Marsh, with guys like Edmundo Sosa, and with guys like whoever the power bat is going to be. Will it be Kyle Tucker? You hear a lot of names. Luis Robert. I don't think they're going to give up the King's ransom it's going to take to get Luis Robert. I love Kyle Tucker. I think Kyle Tucker is a guy that you definitely target. But listen, it's early. We don't even know who else is going to trickle down. All I know is you have to go out and get that power bat. I am not worried about the bullpen. People worry about I am not worried about the bullpen. They'll probably get a journeyman like we did in 08 and brought in Scott Air like we did in the past. We'll probably get something like that, which will be absolutely easily serviceable. The problem is you need a mainstay in left field, in my opinion, and it needs to be a power bat. It needs to be a guy like Kyle Tucker, because let's just say it's Kyle Tucker. If it's Kyle Tucker and we bring in a guy like Kyle Tucker who plays every single day, then you're least or less worried about Nick Castellanos' bat, which, listen, it could be a problem. It might not be a problem. Remember, he carried on the first half of the postseason last year. He just fell off at the end. Very streaky hitter. It happens. But if you have somebody else to beef that up a little bit, give you that platoon situation back in center field, and then possibly give Nick Castellanos a couple days off. And the reason why he doesn't have that, because they like his stability out there. But now you can kind of flip things around, and possibly as you get closer to the playoffs, you can flip things around and put Brandon Marsh out there, possibly Edmundo Sosa, because you have that power back from the right-hand side in a Kyle Tucker, whoever they may target. So again, make the play. I'm all in. Let's go. Let's get the power bat. Leave the bullpen alone. It's fine. Just get a serviceable arm like they did with Scott Aaron 08, and everything will be good. Ring that bell. Let's go, Phillies. And let's get that World Series.